Happy Friday, San Diego. I'm meteorologist Greg Bledsoe. Winds will be the story of the weekend and especially overnight tonight into early Saturday morning. These Santa Ana winds will be peaking. We've already seen a handful of gusts in the 60 to 70 mile per hour range. For Saturday, it will continue to be breezy, but throughout the day, the winds may die down a little bit. Once again, we're going to get off to a cold start. We've seen really chilly temperatures in the mornings, 20s, 30s, and low 40s. We'll see that again on Saturday. Maybe not quite as cold Saturday morning as we were Friday morning. Afternoon temperatures, though, are starting to warm up and will continue into next week. So the winds are going to get a little bit weaker Sunday through the middle part of next week. Temperatures, though, are going to get a little bit warmer. We'll be seeing some 80s around the county next week. Let's take a look at our temperatures overnight tonight. As I mentioned, maybe not quite as cold as this morning, but still, we're going to see most of our beaches down into the 40s, inland areas in the 30s and 40s, and mountain areas right around the freezing mark. So it will be a chilly start to your Saturday morning and likely a breezy one as well. Taking a look at the wind speeds now as we get into the overnight hours, seeing some gusting, 50 miles per hour out over our mountains and foothills in those more wind-prone areas. Some of those winds actually making it into our inland valleys. We do have some wind corridors that can take those winds into Ramona and Poway, in some cases even closer to the coast like Rancho Santa Fe. So do expect it to be breezy once again on Saturday. In fact, even though the winds are going to weaken a little bit, still staying relatively strong and offshore all the way through the weekend, a little bit weaker as we get into Saturday, but not much. A wind advisory, by the way, is in effect all the way through Sunday early afternoon. So these dry northeasterly winds, that wind advisory is in effect right now all the way through 1 o'clock Sunday afternoon. That went into effect at 8 o'clock this morning. Take a look at our temperatures, starting to warm up a little bit. Into the 70s at the coast. We had a few more degrees on for Sunday, and those numbers will keep increasing as we get into the early part of next week. Some good news here. This has not happened in 25 years. All zeros there. Yeah, it was 2000, December of 2000, the last time we saw this. Nowhere in the state of California is in any stage of drought or even abnormally dry. So that is great news thanks to all of that rain we had. But because of the dry, breezy conditions, fire danger is still an issue this weekend. Again, this is the first time since December of 2000, so about 1,300 weekly drought monitors. We have not seen this, so something to celebrate. Let's take a look at our 10-day forecast here. Temperatures continuing to increase, at least for the inland valleys, as we get into the low 80s by the middle part of next week. Mountains and deserts are going to be cool the next couple of days because of that cold air coming off the desert, but then they get in on the warming as well. Low 70s for the mountains by next week, mid 80s for the deserts.